And very brave of both of them to talk about their personal accounts there. Now, he is perhaps the most famous locomotive in the world, whose exploits on the Isle of Sodor have been enjoyed by children for decades. But did you know that Thomas the Tank Engine's origins lie in a suburb of Birmingham? Actually, I didn't. I learnt that today. Reverend Wilbert Awdry was curate at church in King's Norton when he wrote the first stories for his son Christopher, who was poorly with measles. Ben Sidwell has more.
We're talking about a book, about, a fictional character. He was Walt Disney in Britain. That's the only way we can say what Walt Disney did in Hollywood, the Reverend Awdry did in Birmingham.
A good story always needs a great beginning. And for Thomas the Tank Engine, that was here, in King's Norton in Birmingham.
I caught measles in the middle of 1942. Father, he made up stories, but to begin with, he drew a picture, and it was an engine shed and a line of locomotives in it.
Thomas is a tank engine who lives at a big station on the island of Sodor.
Christopher Awdry was just 2 years old when his father, who was the curate at St Nicholas Church in King's Norton, started telling him the stories of a group of steam engines who would go on to become the most famous in the world.
Christmas 42 came along. Father made me a little model engine, painted it blue and put a 1 on the side, and apparently I called it Thomas.
Today's reading is from the book of Thomas. We're stopping, called Thomas. No, answered the trucks.
Tomorrow, a special show in London will celebrate Christopher's 85 years and, of course, the stories of Thomas and friends. Hosting it, a true fan, Pete Waterman.
For me, personally, it was really important for the rest of my life because the stories in those little books, they passed a moral tale to you. And particularly the one I always remember, always go back to, was Thomas trucking up the hill and he was slowing down and he said, I think I can. Because that's what I've done all my life. When somebody says you can't, I say, I think I can.
Oh, there you are, Thomas. How are you doing? Have you been a really useful engine? Oh, that's good to know.
Thomas and his friends are still as popular as ever and constantly finding new young fans. Since it opened in 2008, millions of people have visited Thomasland at Drayton Manor in Staffordshire.
He loves the trains, he loves the engines, he loves the tracks, he loves the stories.
We grew up with them, so we understand all the characters' names, the colours, the Sodor history. So I think because we get so excited about this, our son Liam gets excited about it as well, doesn't he?
We've got all the Thomas pictures from here, all around your bedroom.
And we're taking one tomorrow, we're printing one. We took one with Thomas, with all the coaches.
And then we put them all around his bedroom.
From humble beginnings in King's Norton and a simple gift from a father to a son, Thomas has always been a part of Christopher's life.
A story told to a child by a parent. They were never intended to become bestsellers or whatever, but somehow over the years they took on a life of their own.
Well, Thomas, he said, I've heard all about it and I'm very pleased with you. You're a really useful engine.
Ben Sidwell, BBC Midlands Today, King's Norton.
It is broiling. Now we must go to a really useful weather presenter. So Shafali, it's no